All right. Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Justin Clark here. Just going to do a market analysis for the Bitcoin and crypto markets. This morning, we're going to take a close look at Bitcoin because for those of you who are new and don't know, Bitcoin's a big bully. So whatever Bitcoin does, it pretty much punishes the altcoins into doing. The altcoins are the smaller coins for those who are new. It makes it a weird market because you really just have to keep a close eye on Bitcoin to kind of know what's potentially going to happen in the rest of the market. So with that said, if you do want to let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from, that would be great. And if you are seeing this live or on replay, that's always fun to see. And we're going to get into this and kind of check things out. Also, if you do want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, let's go over here and take a look at, oops, we got alerts going off. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening here. We're going to be looking at a chart setup called the MA Momentum chart setup. And just really quickly, if you are a member of iCoinPro, you can click on My iCoinPro Training and go to Micro Profit System Part 3, go, and you can actually do this training to learn how to use this chart setup. It's called MA Momentum, stands for Moving Average Momentum. And it shows you exactly how to use this chart setup. This chart setup gives you kind of an eagle eye view of what's happening with whatever asset that you're looking at. In this case, we're looking at Bitcoin. Now, for those who are new, these green and red things are called candles. They show the price action, what's happening with the coin or the stock or whatever you're looking at on the chart. In this case, again, it's Bitcoin. We're looking at one-day candles. So each of these candles shows an entire day's worth of trading. These lines here, these are the moving averages. This purple, maroon, yellow, green, all these other ones. There's three other ones here. They just show areas of potential resistance where the market's going to bounce or have trouble getting through. And then the shaded area is called a Bollinger Band. Now, quickly, when the market is trading above all of these moving averages, in particular, when it starts to trade above this light purple moving average, it means that we are potentially building up bullish momentum. And almost definitely not in a bear market. So we're potentially in a bullish market. On the flip side, when we start to trade below all of these moving averages, all right, in particular, getting stuck below that light purple one right here, that means we're potentially building bearish momentum and in a bear market and almost definitely not in a bull market. And we have to reconquer all of those, process out the fear and the sellers and everything to get back to the bullish market. Now, where are we right now? We are getting sandwiched here between this moving average, this green one, and these three moving averages up here. So volume continues to lower and lower. Range is tightening up. It's like a snake coiling, getting ready to do its next move. So it's either going to pop out north or pop out south from this. If we pop out south, then we could be looking at heading down to retest the 90, 89, 90, 91K area. If we zoom out, you're going to see I've got a couple other lines on here. This is what's called a head and shoulders. So we're potentially forming a head and shoulders on this, which this is the left shoulder. This will be the head. And then we could potentially form a right shoulder. If the right shoulder's high is lower than this, then that will kind of confirm it for other traders that we're in a head and shoulders. And the head and shoulders is a bearish reversal pattern. So unfortunately, could mean that the party's over for a little bit or we're in for a deeper retrace after it, who knows after that. But looks like the market is seeing this because this neckline here, this purple line, is the key resistance. And if we lose this 89, 90K area, then we could see the market really start to have some challenges. Okay. So what's going on right now? We need to stay above 95. If we can stay above 95, maybe we can make another attempt at 100K. All right. If we lose 95, then 90K, we got to really keep a close eye on. And if we can take out 100K, then 110K is the prize. So when structures like this do start to form, and again, this may not play all the way out. We have absolutely no idea. It's just a potential that's on the chart. Okay. When structures like this start to play out, the market's hoping and trading based on it completing, right? Doing the right shoulder, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you get an early exit out of a structure, which catches everybody off guard. So if we quickly go down and lose 90K, you could see a lot of sellers show up. If we blow up higher quickly with lots of volume and go right through 110K, you could see buyers show up. That could be an indicator that we're going to go, up. The market tends to get more excited when a structure is invalidated and we get an early exit from the structure. Can cause, quick panic buying or panic selling. So, but right now we're just pretty much acting totally normal. So that's where we're at. So 95, 90, 100K, they're the key levels to watch right now. All right. I want to flip over here and take a look at the longs and shorts. So longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. And they make money when it does. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, and they make money when it does go down. They're usually using leverage, which means that they're doing very risky trading. They run the risk of blowing out their accounts or blowing out their balances if the market starts to move too much. So right now we're at 60-40, roughly 60 and change, 39 and change. So we're not super concerned about this, but when one of these numbers gets over 70%, then we start to get concerned because that shows an overconfidence in the market, and often the market can go the other way. So the scenario that could happen is this goes over 70%. The price keeps slipping lower and lower. We challenge this 90K area. It goes higher than 70%. And then all those people betting Bitcoin is going up get liquidated. They get squeezed out of the market. It's called a long squeeze. Hey, good morning there. Welcome, Troy's Journey. So, they get liquidated out of the market. Will that happen? We don't know. But we do need to keep a close eye on the longs if the price starts slipping lower. And if that does happen, it can propel us through that key resistance and catch a lot of people off guard. Okay. Anyway, but that's where we are right now. It's kind of business as usual. We're going to be going into the week now. Sunday can be boring, but with all that lowered volume, tightened trading, everything going on, maybe this week we'll get some movement and some more dynamic, trading going on. Although the trading's been amazing. All right, what's hot and what's not to trade? Let's take a look at our software. This is again our it's iCoinPro trading portal software, and this is custom software we developed from the ground up to trade our strategy. It has trackers in here. It watches all the coins, so you don't have to, and just sends you notifications to your phone when something's awesome to potentially trade. So what do we have that looks pretty good? I think Hopper is okay. So Hopper's there. Actually getting pretty good returns. Volume looks like it's, I don't know. Let's see if volume is kind of lowish. I'm not super excited about this. If Hopper does a big dump, I'll be interested in trading it. Otherwise, I'm not super excited about it. I'm going down through here. This market's tightening up. I have been trading B3 and Trump can be pretty good to trade. Those are pretty much the only two right now that I've got, B3 and Trump, and they're not super, super awesome. VVV I was trading for a long time, but the volume is kind of drying up on that. So when the coins get lower volume, lower than 10 million, or just really creeping along with the volume, I'm looking for big dumps, big movements, stuff like that. But as far as a coin that I'm, want to trade, B3 and Trump, those are probably the two, although they're not super awesome right now. And that's just due to Bitcoin. Hey, good morning, James. Good to have you on here, dude. And I agree. Our system is just fantastic for people. So yeah, so we'll have to see. But B3 and Trump, I'm going to be keeping an eye on. But the good thing is, if the market starts moving, the spread tracker, the dump tracker, the blow up tracker, they're going to track everything, and they're going to let us know when something's really awesome to potentially trade. So, all right, everybody, that's all I've got. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, just get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you. You can also, if you're not sure who introduced you or don't have somebody, you just found this on the interweb somewhere, just shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com. And again, if you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Let's see what happens here today. And these crazy crypto markets might be a little boring, but hopefully going into the new week, we could get some excitement.